Welcome in, everyone. Your Golden Edge crew here, Cassie Soto and Ben Goetz. After hearing from Bruce Cassidy, the Golden Knights' new head coach, the third head coach in franchise history, Ben, your initial thoughts on this new head coach here in Las Vegas?
Yeah, Bruce Cassidy came off very well. He came off prepared. He came off articulate. He came kind of as advertised from Boston. He talked about he's got a certain way that he wants his teams to play that have been successful in the past. He wants a goalie-friendly system. He wants strong defensive structure, which is something his Boston teams were really known for. And he went into actually quite a bit of detail about how he wants his power play to play, how he wants options closer to the net, compared to maybe what the Knights have been using before, wants less shots from the point, and that's something that's been a strength of his Boston teams. They were very good in both power play and penalty kill. That was something that general manager Kelly McCrimmon stuck out to him when they were reviewing candidates of how consistently strong Cassidy's teams were on special teams. So I think obviously as a first impression it came off very well, which has to be expected when, with his previous team, the Boston Bruins, they had the second most wins in the NHL during Cassidy's tenure there.
Well, way back when in 2017, Bill Foley said, playoffs in 3, cup in 6. Bruce Cassidy is coming in year 6 now and said that the pressure is on. How quickly do you think, though, that pressure is realistically on his first year here in Las Vegas?
I mean, the pressure is huge, let's be honest. The Knights' first ever coach, Gerard Gallant, made it to the Stanley Cup final his first year. The Knights' second coach, Pete DeBoer, made it to back-to-back semifinals his first 2 years. So Bruce Cassidy, no pressure whatsoever to have immediate success. But he talked about kind of embracing that challenge, that he wants a team that's ready to win right now. And obviously he's coming from Boston, which is not obviously exactly a low-pressure sports town. It's a town with a lot of competition where those pro sports teams have to compete to win, get titles, and of course stay relevant in that sports marketplace. Boston also an original 6 franchise, so a lot of history there. So this is not, a stranger to him, that this immediate pressure and expectations. And it sounds like from his comments that he thinks, he's got a team that he can do some things with. And so it certainly sounds like he knows what's going to be expected of him here, but he's confident that he can deliver.
How quickly does Bruce Cassidy get to work now? He mentioned that he already has taken a look at the roster. He and Kelly McCrimmon have gotten to know each other very quickly over these last few days. He obviously has a previous relationship with George McPhee. How fast does Bruce Cassidy get to work here in Las Vegas?
Yeah, he's already really starting to get to work. He's already talked to some of the players he's mentioned. He's talked to Mark Stone. He's talked to Alex Pietrangelo already, picked their brains about the roster, the team, what needs to change moving forward. He's reviewing assistant coaches with Kelly McCrimmon both yesterday and today. They're seeing what they can add to this staff because, of course, when the Knights let go of Pete DeBoer, they also let go 2 of Pete DeBoer's assistant coaches, and the goaltending coach, Mike Rosati, is also in limbo as well, so some decisions need to be made there. And obviously they're going to chat about the roster a little bit too, because free agency is coming up July 13th, so the Knights do have some moves to make this offseason. They're tied up against the salary cap, and they're going to be hard-pressed to bring back some of their own free agents, let alone add other guys through free agency or trade. So they'll discuss kind of how they view the roster, what moves they want to see moving forward. So there is not a lot of downtime for Bruce Cassidy here. I mean, this is a guy that was basically unemployed for only 8 days, and so he has not exactly had a lot of time to take a breather, and he might not get one until later on in the summer.
All right, well, once again, Bruce Cassidy officially here in Las Vegas as the new head coach of the Golden Knights. For more news on the Golden Knights, head on over to reviewjournal.com. He is Ben Goetz. I'm Cassie Soto. Thank you so much for watching.